Kings 2. This is Season 2 of the War of Conquest, the Legacy of Caesar. It is I, the Golden Joe Oblivion, back with our man Emperor Caesarion the Great of New Valyria. And last season, we concluded the conquest of the world. In fact, the Empire is looking very much solid at this point in time. It's actually quite rare, with the exception of maybe Qohor here, but the rest of it all seems to be rather intact. Now, to give you guys a little bit of context, we didn't leave off exactly where we left off last time. Essentially, what I did was I gave the AI control of Caesar, the Emperor, for roughly 10 years. It might even be 12, I'm not sure, 10 to 12 years. And the Empire is changed. It has changed, but not really a whole... Well, I mean, it's changed, but I can't really remember all the changes. I'm sure we will stumble upon them as we go forward with the series. Essentially, the purpose of this series was going to be we were going to play as a Targaryen who was somehow related to Caesar, who was going to take over the Empire. However, in my testing and in the what I thought was going to be the first episode of this season, I realized that Caesar has such control over the Empire that you really cannot do anything. No one can do a goddamn thing. And Caesar really made it clear he is not willing to share power whatsoever. Well, actually, I say that. Okay, he is not willing to relinquish position of the Emperor. Because he's so godlike, he's probably not going to die. I've seen him get as old as 70-something, and he does not have any... He doesn't really look like he's going to expire. So I think these past 10 years... Now, these past 10 years have not been filled with peace and prosperity. There have been intermittent minor conquests, as well as wars with the Dothraki Sea, as well as the Jogos Nai hordes. But over these past 10 years, I think Emperor Caesarion has begun to look at himself a little bit differently. I think he's begun to think that he is actually a god now. Because so far, no one has been able to challenge his rule, and no one's even come close. So I think what he's thinking is, he is a god, and what he wants to do is he wants to essentially make all lords of the realm dragon riders. And the way he's going to do that is he is going to systematically take the titles away from all lords who are not themselves dragon riders, and he's going to give them to either really powerful members of House Targaryen and or to Dragonlords themselves. Because I think he's begun to think that he's the herald of a new era of essentially, well, I don't really know how to describe it, just dragon rulers. The Dragonlords now will be the only lords of the realm. This is going to be particularly difficult for the free cities because they have their own free elections. I'm not sure if we can change that. I would love to change that. Maybe we'll console command some of this stuff so it's hereditary, you know, destroy the free cities and make them actual unfree cities under the Dragonlords. But he wants to see Dragonlords all across the Empire, and in order to do that, he is going to become as tyrannical and cruel as is necessary. He doesn't really care what people think about him because he's so powerful. And because he now views himself as a god and no longer human, he has no qualms about destroying entire houses, destroying entire families, being an absolutely brutal emperor and dictator, because the way he sees it is he is right all the time, always, and the dragon answers to no one, especially the greatest of the dragons, Emperor Caesarion. So for this episode, what I want to do is I want to first things first is I'm going to let the timer go. I'm going to slow it down a tad because there is some... slow it down a little bit. All right, it's getting real laggy here because there's so much shit going on. In fact, maybe I want to actually just pause it all together because even at 2 speed, it is still pretty jittery. Oh yeah, still pretty jittery. All right, so what I'm actually going to... several business rumors have been circulating about me lately. With a lot of effort, I finally managed to trace them back to Archon Morosh of Myr, the narrow-minded boar. He has slandered me. You would dare, sir. You would dare. So first things first, let's get our council in order and everything like that. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to elect non-Lord Paramounts because we're going to be going to war with a lot of them. Just throwing that out there. So I'm thinking family members and non-courtiers, or rather, courtiers, family members, and not Lord Paramounts. We actually have a really... we don't really have many people who are particularly good with stewardship. Why is that? All right, we need a male, someone to be our Archon, hand of the king. Bonero, you have no land, so we will invite you to the court. We're not going to manipulate your dreams quite yet. All right, then for our Imperial Justiciar, let's get, Ooh, we got Murillo here, who I'm going to have... do we want him performing statecraft? You know what? Yes, let's have him performing statecraft. Our chief general will not be you. Our chief general will be Prince Jaina, our son of New Valyria. In the other version of what was going to be the first episode of Season 2, Emperor Caesar actually killed Jaina in a duel of honor. I'm not sure what the details were, but Jaina challenged his father to a duel of honor, and Caesar killed him. So even being twice the age, nearly twice the age of his son, he was still able to kill him. So pretty amazing. Apparently, Jaina is a lunatic. Is that because we put him in the... Oh, we did... Okay, so Emperor Caesar did put Jaina in the Oubliette, but then released him and made him Lord of the Andal Coast because, you know, why wouldn't you do that? Go ahead and train the children because there is a new generation of Targaryens that need to be trained. Let's get Demo Lawn here. Well, actually, your stewardship too. You're a steward. You use stewardship as well. So let's go ahead. I would invite you, Joshua, but you're really old. You're really old. We got Mathos here, who seems like a trustworthy type. We'll make you Lord Treasurer. Master of Whispers is going to be our beautiful wife. Our beautiful wife at the age of 54. She's going to scheme. I'm actually going to forbid her from command. I actually can't do that. Actually, I don't need to do that, but I just need to make sure I don't make her into a commander. She does ride a dragon, Esseval, who is 70 years old. So it is getting kind of up there. 30 more years and Esseval will be 100 years old, which is roughly half the age of Balerion. So Esseval is quickly becoming one of the most powerful dragons in the realm. Our court physician, we do not have a court physician at the moment. We will get one. Stormsinger will be you, Balerion. And what I want you to do is, let's get this out of the way. I want to see where I want to have you proselytize. So Dragonstone is clearly of the Valyrian religion. Excellent. That is also the capital. Driftmark is also Valyrian. Good. I think we were proselytizing the Sweetport Sound, trying to get them to convert to the Valyrian faith, because I know how Sunglass, lore-wise, wants that to happen. How Claw Isle is also Valyrian. Is Blackwater Bay Valyrian? No. In fact, this is stupid. I should be looking under the religion tab. All right, these are all Faith of the Seven, and they're currently ruled by... Drowned God is in Harrenhal. Interesting. Now, do I want the Valyrian religion anywhere else? Probably not. I'm wondering if we shouldn't put him somewhere. Lordship of the Isle of Whips. Okay, we got some strange titles that we can probably give out. Empire of Giscard, High Lordship of Dragonstone. No, we own Dragonstone. Maybe we can have you proselytize in Sweetport Sound. I don't know how long we're actually going to be able to do that for, because I imagine wars are going to be starting here rather soon. We've got Aegor Targaryen as a character of interest. You're not really that much of an interest because you're never going to be quite as good as the Emperor himself. There is Caesarion too. There is Caesarion II, who is attractive and quick. Prince of the Andal Coast. He's currently in Oldstones. Oldstones is still an advanced colony, but eventually it's going to become a full-fledged county. But we're actually going to remove you from a character of interest because you're really not that interesting. I mean, you are beautiful and quick, but you're really not that useful. We're antagonizing Balio. I'm not sure why. I don't really care. And we're swaying Mara Targaryen. Again, I don't really know why, so we're actually going to remove that as well. We're going to go through and look at our minor titles. Maybe we should wait for our people we've invited to get here. Yeah, let's wait for them to do that. Our designated region is Lord Paramount Stefan II of the Westerlands. We were going to change that because that is absolutely not a good idea. Oh, wow. I really thought I muted most of these message settings, but instead I'm getting constant pings. It's rather annoying. Let's go ahead and disband our household guard because they don't really do anything useful, and they take money to maintain. I accept your invitation. Super! All right, let's see if we can get a new Archon. Mathos, congratulations. Removing Archon Tor has angered those in his court. If they have a problem with it, we'll see them on the battlefield. Lord has created the title Lordship of the Shield Isles. That's great, excellent. All right, then we got Bonero. Bonero, you are now our treasurer. Administer holdings. This Lord Treasurer will strive to improve your demean. Increases cultural conversion chance and prosperity gains. Ooh, I didn't know it did that. Demean improved. Interesting. All right, go ahead and do that. That sounds good. And then as for our minor titles, Court Tuta. We need someone who's really, really smart. We're going to have you, Commanders. This is probably not a good idea to pick right now because, again, we're going to be at war here soon. Let's definitely make sure we strive to get a court physician. Why can I not invite a court physician? Gnome plots. We are auto-stopping plots, right? We do have a prisoner, Elhash, who was a Jogos Nihil. He was ruler of the horde that was giving Yeti trouble, I believe. Yeah, he was part of a horde that was attacking Yeti, and as you can see, it's still part of the Empire. And so what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to kill him. We're going to kill him right now. This will upset rulers in Elhesh. Good. Let them remember not to trifle with the dragon. And we're going to feed him to our dragon because that's going to be the new means of execution. You've decreed that Elhash Chaman shall be executed for his crimes and that he will make a meal for your dragon. Balerion duly roasts the victim with dragon flame on your command and then devours his charred corpse. Yes, let him be devoured. Excellent. Mwah! This is but the beginning of a new era for the Empire. Excellent. Now then, here's the question. House Baratheon are technically Westerosi Valyrians. However, Lord Paramount Jon here, I know for a fact, is going to get deposed, because this always happens. Every time I've tested this playthrough, he gets deposed because the Stormlanders have lied and deceived their way into a position where they're going to take away his land. So you know what we're going to do? We're not going to mess with him yet. We're just going to wait for him to become deposed. And when Lady Rhea eventually takes his titles from him, then we will put her in her place. The Stormlanders will know. They'll know subjugation. But what we're going to do is we're going to move into the Vale. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go to Lord Paramount Robar here, and we're going to revoke your titles. We're going to take the Kingdom of the Vale. In fact, we're going to take all of his titles because I'm going to make one of my children complete Lords of the Vale. And Caesar doesn't care how much of an opinion penalty he takes because guess what? He rides the strongest dragon. He is the strongest man. He is a god. He does not care. In fact, he welcomes war. He might even, people might even call him the god of war at this point. I mean, shit, he took over all of the world. And now he's going to reform the world in his own image. So go ahead. Send the command. Revoke the Kingdom of the Vale. All right, let's tick this up a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Look at all these. Oh, my goodness. My liege, blessings upon you and your house. I humbly accept your decision to revoke the Kingdom of the Vale, though it grieves me deeply. Well, you're not going to be grieved for much longer because we're taking the rest of your titles as well. We will take the High Lordship of the Giant's Lance, which is the High Lordship over the Eyrie. So go ahead and send him that command. He normally rebels at this point. So we'll see if he does it again. The coward bends the knee. So we've taken the Giant's Lance. Let's go ahead and take the Lordship of the Eyrie. We're going to leave him completely landless, and House Waynwood will be cast down and humbled. Mwah! I actually really want them to rebel. Because last time they rebelled, last time House Waynwood rebelled, we marched into the Eyrie. We took the Eyrie, because, we got fucking dragons. We just burned their entire garrison. And then we imprisoned all of House Waynwood, and we systematically fed them all to Balerion, our dragon. And we kept the females as hostages and, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. But he seems so far content on having his lands all stripped from him. And so, with that said, I'm actually going to take away your last title and leave you since Sir Robar holds a military command title, our vassals will not object. Good. Leave him landless and cast down. And humbled. Yes. Surrender. And then we're going to have to pick somebody to replace him. My liege, may you live in harmony and contentment. I humbly accept your decision, although it grieves me deeply. Yeah, you are now a landless fool in... He's actually left the continent at court in the Bleeding Shore. Where the fuck is that? See, he's joined the realm of the Nagai. Well, okay then. I'm assuming you took your family with you. Trust me, Robar Waynwood. If you had resisted, this decision you have made going into exile is much better than what would have happened to you and your family. So good on you for surrendering. Now then, we need to elect a new ruler of the Vale. How do we want to do this? So Prince Jaenar. So one thing when I was testing Prince Jaenar, or rather playing as him, is despite being a prince, he actually doesn't have much power at all because he's only lord. He's only lord of Old Stones and the High Lordship of the Andal Coasts, which the Andal Coast it's fucking over here. So his lands are all over the place and they don't even make sense, and he doesn't have much power. So I think Jaenar should be the first person that we elevate to a position of status. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grant you Lordship of the Bloody Gate. Oh yes, we will. We're going to give you all of this and more, my son. My son, Lordship of the Eyrie. And then we're going to give you... Where is it? High Lordship of the Giant's Lance. Yes. Yes, indeed. Now, it says Kingdom of the Vale. We need to make sure that the Kingdom of the Vale is actually... Okay, we can only destroy it. We can't change its tier. I just don't want him to become independent. Normally, you can convert it. But we're just gonna fuck it. Just give him the Kingdom of the Vale. Do it. And you are now Lord. Oh, he's gonna love us forever. He's gonna love us forever. Vassal transfer. Excellent. So now, he'll probably change his capital there eventually. Fantastic. The Vale now belongs to a Targaryen. Even though it was unrightfully stripped from the rightful ruler, it doesn't matter because we're goddamn Caesar. We are goddamn Caesar and it doesn't matter. Now then, next would be the Riverlands. You will surrender or perish. House Tully, what decision will you make? Will you fight? Ah, he is a coward. Oh, he is a coward. He is craven. All right. Well, I mean, we're just going to keep taking what we can. So go ahead and take that as well. Let's see, Lady Shella. We probably could just imprison people at will, too, because, you know, we're a fucking god. What do we care? What do we care? We'll just trample over the little rights of everyone. Now, are you going to surrender? One more day. And he surrenders. He's now Lord Edmund of Riverrun. And you know what? We're going to need that title as well. We're going to need that title as well. House Tully, you will surrender. Why is his wife so damn old? All right, he is now landless, and is he in the Bleeding Shore too? He has joined the exile of House of Waynwood. Mwahaha. All right, my ward Nakio practically lives in the kitchens. The little glutton. Who is this guy? Panemian? Oh, he's from Volantis. Talk to him about moderation. I humbly accept your decision, although it grieves me. Whatever. Don't care if it grieves you. Now then, your next son, Prince Rhaegar. Okay, so this is a little different. Lord Rhaegar is Lord of the Flatlands, but we can see from his men, he doesn't have a whole lot of power. So just like Prince Jaenar, who has lands over here in Essos, we're going to give you proper lands and titles. Let's give you a Lordship of Riverrun. There you go. Let's go give you the High Lordship of Riverrun. There you go. Make you loyal for all time. And then I think we can just give you the Kingdom of the Trident, right? Kingdom of the Trident. There you have it. You are Lord Paramount Rhaegar of the Trident, which we should probably throw you on the council then. Our Archon can be not... Okay, so Prince Jaenar is already our Chief General. Excellent. Who are you? What are you really good at? You're really good at nothing. Although you could be our Justiciar, even though your Justiciar skill is trash. Let's hold off on that. Let's hold off on that. Excellent. So let's get the timer going again. Now, I know someone who is actually going to revolt. All right. Okay, great. That's fantastic. I love all the messages and everything like that. I love the constant pings as well. This guy will revolt. He hates us, and he is of House Rain. He normally always revolts. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. But you know what? We're going to send him the command. He is to surrender the Kingdom of the Westerlands. Let's see. Has he moved his capital? Let's see. In Emperor Caesarian Great... okay, he's training children. Let's see. It seems he's moved his capital to the Eyrie. Fantastic. So now he rules in the Vale. Brilliant. All right. Come then, Lord Stefan. You craven coward. No one is rebelling. I cannot believe they're just letting this all happen. Oh, we're going to leave you destitute, brother. We're going to leave you destitute. I want to see you I want to see somebody revolt. But they're not going to because they're all cowards before the dragon. All right, we're going to take the Lordship of Casterly Rock as well. We're going to leave you a landless scum. You will be a landless courtier. Your Imperial Majesty, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Gakher Mahabhar, who's invading my lands. What do I care? Only the strongest survive in the Empire of New Valyria. I imagine you will deal with this amicably. Stefan Rain is now taken Red Rain. He's gone into... Yep, they're all going into exile at the Bleeding Shore. That must just be the mechanics of the game. All right, so we've taken the Westerlands. It is ours. All right, so now we need to reward another vassal. Prince Jaehaerys. You have been landless for too long. Can we arrange a marriage for you? Why can't we? Secondary wives. Are you not betrothed to somebody? Where are you? At court in Foth. I don't know where the fuck that is. We also can't give you any titles. Let's see. Is a close relative is unable to press my claims. Apparently, his opinion of us and his opinion of Lord Dahak and the fact that we're a close relative is not acceptable. What is this? King Aegor. Oh shit, he rules Lys. Ah, who rules in the Stepstones? Ah, our nephew. So Lord Valix was the character that we were going to play as, but he can't really do a whole lot. He's the son of the dragon on the wall, Mary's. So what I'm actually going to do is I was going to Let's see. Grant him the Kingdom of the Stepstones. Fuck yeah, do it. Give him that. Good. Now can we legitimize him? Manipulate dreams, plot to fabricate, grant independence. No, we're not going to do that. Appoint counselor. Maybe in the future. All right, so we have a Valyrian, a Celsi Valyrian ruling in the Stepstones, but we do actually have a grandson ruling in Lys. His regent is our daughter, Alaris. Interesting. Why are you not betrothed to anybody? Aegor, what's going on here? Oh, we really don't have much in the way of children for him to marry. How about people that share the similar religion? How about people that share... Okay. Jelani's... Right, so it's going to be hard to find people who are High Valyrian? I'm guessing? It looks like it. Right, so, I'd rather him just figure out who he's going to marry. Right, you already have lands. You're king, so I don't want to give too much power to one person. Is there anyone who can rule? Anyone that can rule? Can we grant land to any daughters or anything like that? Probably not. Probably not. Now, okay, so grandchildren. There is... Okay, so there's Prince Caesarion, who is the... well, he's the grandson of the Emperor. So I think granting him titles would be good. Lordship of Casterly Rock. That sounds good to me. He is Lord Caesarion of Casterly Rock. And then we'll give him the High Lordship of Casterly Rock as well. Do it. Excellent. And then we're going to grant him the landed title of the Kingdom of the Westerlands. Do it. Lord Paramount Caesarion II. Are we tyrannical? We're not tyrannical. Our vassals just despise us. They despise us, but it doesn't really matter. Revoked vassal titles. Oh, yes. So, I'm guessing Lord Paramount Prince Rhaegar wants to rule from Aminos. I don't know why. We're currently waiting for Lord Paramount Jon to be overthrown, because he will be, I promise you. Now we have the Reach. The Reach. Give command. He will surrender. Ah, he might not give up his titles. Good. We will finish off House Gardener like Caesar's father Aegon should have done during the Feast of Fire. All right. Send command. Send command, he is to relinquish his status as Lord Paramount. To the foul fanatic Caesarion, may your humors rot in your body. I will not allow you to steal my titles without a fight. You are no longer my liege lord. But that's where you're wrong, great lord. That's where you're wrong. We are your liege lord. We are more than that. I liked having you as my friend, but our differences are too great. We have nothing in common anymore, and I feel... I feel it would be best if we're no longer... We're friends. Prince Boujun's words did not fall lightly from his lips. This was something he had thought long and hard about. Well, King Boujun, you've made your last mistake. I want to be your friend. Don't throw away our relationship. Don't throw our friendship away. If that is what you feel, then I will respect it. We are no longer friends. Valek Snow currently enjoys the title King of the Stepstones. However, he currently holds no legal right to that. I will suffer no other kings. Yeah, I will suffer no other kings. You will be a Lord Paramount. Your Imperial Majesty, I will honor my allegiance and take up arms. As you should, Lord Paramount of the Trident. Archon Morosh, who is a bastard, I'm going to enjoy destroying you. Lady Paramount Jessamine of the North. Yes, I remember you. Lord Paramount Janar of the Vale. Excellent. King Dolfong of Lingquai. Yes. So I'm not mocking the name. I just love saying it like that way. I just love saying those names sometimes. Your Imperial Majesty, I will honor. Excellent. He will bring all 291 of his men to purpose. All right, that's nice. But we need actual battle. Caesarion has been waiting. And the Emperor has been waiting for this moment. Apparently we rule Pentos or something. We have some land in Pentos. I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. Let's go ahead and no. Let's go ahead. I thought for some reason we had our 3,000 men already raised. I'm not sure why I thought that. All right, you guys get on the ships. And recently I bought the DLC Monks and Mystics, and that actually allows us to be able to command armies now, so we can command our allies to join, to attach. It's no longer a useless feature. But we shall bring the dragons to purpose against the gardeners. And as I say, you know what? I promise to do what Caesar's father didn't do, Aegon, and we're going to destroy House Gardener. We're going to destroy every last one of them. There's Visera, your wife Visera. Is she the golden-haired one? Let's see. There's Daenerys. There's Empress. I don't remember who she is. She's High Valyrian of House Balerion. I don't remember what she looks like, in all honesty. But we do have quite the army here, and we're just going to sail down to the Mander, and we're just going to hop on into Highgarden and destroy all the gardeners. We will bring the fires to Highgarden. It will no longer be a high garden. It will be a low garden. We will lay it low. Apparently, we got a negative war score already. Attacker controls all their holdings, and the High Septon has joined him as well. That's also a beautiful thing about rebellions, is that everyone who joins him, everyone that joins the rebels will be given the titles, or will be given the right. We'll have some kind of righteous cause to take away their stuff. My son, Lord Paramount Rhaegar Targaryen, has tried to have Lord Alan Kennett arrested, but has failed. That's fine. Everyone bends the... You know what's stupid is I haven't been actually... I know I said I would have Dragonlords rule in every region, but so far I haven't been checking to see if my lords are actually Dragon Riders. So Lord Paramount, Janar rides Snow, who is 68. They're getting up there. In River Run, we have Lord Paramount Rhaegar, who is not a Dragon Rider. Oops. So I've already fucked up my plans. Caesarion is also not a Dragon Rider. Well, you know what? They have very high potentials for becoming Dragon Riders, so maybe they will become Dragon Riders eventually. But who knows? Maybe we'll have a Dance of Dragons in the future where Caesarion, the Emperor, decides that his own children have been dragonless for too long. I think maybe in Caesar's mind, only true Targaryens have dragons, and if you're a Targaryen and you don't have a dragon to ride, then you're not a real Targaryen, and that makes you susceptible for, being overthrown and cast down and humbled. Okay, they have some huge-ass armies here. We only have 2,000 men. Okay, maybe we should raise the rest of our levies. Shit. All right, we have 39k. 138 are up here. Where are the rest of our men? They're probably over here, aren't they? So there's 4,000 here in Pentos. Okay, so yeah, we're actually going to need to grab more men. I know that we have dragons, and I know we can do the Field of Fire, but we still might get wrecked. With only 3,000 men, that's really not enough. So let's go to Pentos and see if we can't have you guys march to Malakos to the Andal coast. March to the coast, and we'll pick you all up. We're actually going to disband you guys, because you're not really much good here. Is there anyone else here that I'm forgetting? Probably. If there's fucking men over here, I see we got some men right here. We have a large amount of men at Pharos. Oh god, there's a bunch of them. Are you shitting me? Look at these boats here. What's going on here? Why do we have two sets of... Okay, I'm actually gonna move you guys. Oh, we can't. Are you guys bugged out? No, you're not bugged out. Apparently, there's just 84 men in the sea, so I'm going to disband them and get these ships over here. All right, that'll work. All right, then we'll go to Port Morak if we need more reinforcements. We even have some down here at Lys. Brilliant. Actually, you know what? If that's the case, go down to Lys first and pick them up there. Caesar needs an appropriate amount of soldiers before we go and we destroy Highgarden. Under my guidance, my young ward Sumanus is slowly mastering the art. Who is this guy? He's a Langi of the Jade Isles. Blind characters cannot inherit. Let's see. Your father, King Bakrug, hates us. Sympathy for the Eastern gods. He worships the Red gods. Okay, that's fine. Idle council members. Who is idle? Okay, we want you to okay, so our Stormsinger can no longer proselytize. Oh my god. Apparently we can proselytize in Essos. I don't really want to do that, though. Let's have you proselytize in Dragonstone. I still kind of want the Valyrian religion to be kind of exclusive, because it's kind of what allows us to tame dragons. It gives us the largest advantage over that. So let's get somebody else. Vera, our daughter. Are you a good duelist? You are not. So we're just going to have you... is there any threat of revolt? There is not. Let's just have you train the troops. We just need somebody to train the troops, please. There we go. Is there anyone else we need? Court physician? Yeah, we need a court physician. Can we hire a goddamn court physician already? Employ a courtier, establish a household guard. Apparently we can't. We're not allowed to have, court physicians. It's kind of strange. I'm almost wondering if we need to employ a new courtier for that. I don't know. Okay, I got a lot of men coming in on Dragonstone. Dragonstone does not have the largest garrison. It's a decent garrison. We really should be spending our money on upgrading it. Small shipyard. Go ahead and do that. It's not winter here, is it? Peasants are upset. No. Go ahead and do that. Is slavery legal? We might have to make it legal. And the only reason I want to make it legal is because if we can get a ton of slaves here in Dragonstone, It'll make reinforcing and building up the capital that much easier. It'll be more cost efficient. It'll take less time. We will turn Dragonstone into a right proper capital as opposed to King's Landing. Your Imperial Majesty, an enemy approaches intent on circling the castle. We will hold our ground. I've been reading the Dragon Gods, and it claims that death is not something a true believer should be afraid of. Indeed, I have the favor of the gods. Nice. Because our piety is super damn high. Excellent. We will be unkillable. Caesar will live forever. I mean, Caesar would literally probably have to commit suicide. News from the area, Your Imperial Majesty, a new dragon has entered the world, and Lyanna has named the he-dragon Rhoynar. Interesting name for a dragon. Curious indeed. How many men did they land on Dragonstone? Okay, easily. Okay, we can repel them easily. We just need to get these men here first. We cannot let the capital fall to these heathens. And they really are heathens, because they're Faith of the Seven worshippers. But while we're sailing, in fact, I should probably be careful with Caesar that doesn't get scurvy, because that could cut right through him. Let's get Visera over here, and let's get another Dragon Rider. We already have Visera here. Why don't we have anyone else? Other command... Oh, it's because we got auto-assigned commanders. Oh, we don't actually. Shit. All right, let's get Rayla, your courtier. Is Rayla not related to us? That's pretty amazing. Is Rayla not related to us? Why isn't she related to us? Where is Rayla? Her marshal is only 9. She rides the baby dragon Daenal. Maybe we shouldn't have her actually in command there. Yeah, let's kick her out. Let's kick out Rayla. And let's pick somebody else. We've got Vela, our daughter wife, and she has a dragon who is actually is even younger. Nope, we can't have you. Sorry. Who is the greatest marshal? It's Murillo. Blah. Blah. I think I have my wife here. She rides Esaval. She has the strongest dragon. Let's get Archon Horio out of here. We also can't pick her for command either. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's just because we haven't picked her, right? Oh, God, what is going on? What is going on? What am I doing? Daenaro, where are you? Can't pick her. All right, we'll go with Eustace then. He's just the backup. I don't recognize my friend Hysepton anymore. It's because he is a heathen. He is a heathen. He's trying to kill Daenerys. You would dare try to kill the blood of old Valyria. No, you're my friend. That won't even change it. Friends cannot make war against each other. We cannot be friends. He's declared me his rival. Good. Good. Balerion looks forward to meeting you. Balerion looks forward. Placate the envoy with smooth words. Go ahead and do that. Apparently there's some allies landing over here. Ah, they're sieging Rook's Rest. All right, drop the men. Drop them all, and we'll use our dragons. Dragons will destroy them. Land is consumed by dragonfire, and Visera Valerion is responsible for it. Yeah, I didn't really want you to do that, Visera. Our ongoing struggle outside of Dragonstone has brought out the best of our military strategists. One of them is a Westerosi Valyrian veteran with a penchant for innovation. He is suggesting that he retire from the battlefront and return to Dragonstone to continue his work safe from flying arrows. This sounds like a solid investment. We get war knowledge. Nonsense. We need any resource available to us at the front. And this is Corwin Melgear. He actually isn't that great with command. Let's just pay the money, and we'll use his war knowledge. We have tidings from Dragonstone where Ordello and Sir Gawain met as enemies in a duel. They fought each other, but Ordello prevailed in the end, forcing Sir Gawain to yield and handing him over to you as a prisoner. Vanished without a trait. Okay, we got Sir Gawain flowers. Nice. I don't particularly care about that. Doesn't really interest me. And we also have decisive battles. I went ahead and installed that submod, so the battles are a bit more decisive. We don't have to really worry too much about this back and forth, and I'm not concerned about 900 men. So we're actually going to hop back over here. And then we're going to go to Pentos. And then we're going to go to the Andal Coast and pick up the rest of our men. Sir Gawain is here. How about the Oublay? Let him rot. Yeah, let him rot. He's going to die from that wound anyways. Go down to Pentos. We have to bring the fire to House Gardner before this episode ends. And don't worry, guys, it's going to be a longer episode than normal. As seems to be the custom with new series we have on the channel. I generally do an hour-long episode for the pilot episode, I guess you would call it. How many men can we carry in total? 1,500. We're going to be hitting our limit here very soon. Very soon. All right, go ahead and get in here. We can't take these guys with us. Just go to Prince's Shore, and we'll hold you in reserve. 3,000 men. Excellent. We're at max capacity. Actually, you know what? We're not. We could raise more ships if we absolutely needed to, but that's fine. We don't need to do anything too crazy. Now, do we need to worry about the capital? Probably not. All right, they're standing outside of Highgarden. I want to destroy Highgarden, though. And who is leading this this siege here. Are you a dragon rider? No. Good. Good. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. There are none. I will pay him a visit on my dragon. No. We will do nothing. I don't care. I'm not... Caesar is not threatened by anyone conspiring. Your Imperial Majesty, I will honor my allegiance. I see. You ride a dragon Murbigan, even though you're declared incapable. We'll see how long you last, Lord Paramount John. We will see. I know that the key to success lies in who I let close to me, so we get to choose who we want to be friends with us. Empress Daenerys doesn't like us. Interesting. Council job change. Appointed a foreigner to the King's Guard. Title claimant ambitious. Someone wise and clever. That's Milana Hill. No, we need this. Someone to... we want to become best friends with Empress Daenerys. That just seems like a solid investment. At age 39, your acquaintance was killed by Aurora Targaryen's dragon. And I'm guessing that's this battle right here. The army of Princess Aurora. The wife of Lord Paramount Jaina. Now then, where are our fleets? Who are these guys? There's a most devout fleet. Where is the most devout? The most devout is in Old Town. Let's visit them first. Let's visit them first. We will break the back of the faith of the Seven. Your Imperial Majesty for some time now. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Silence! Silence before your Emperor. Apparently we have two elephants. At age 32, your acquaintance was killed in personal combat and missed a battle by Naerys Targaryen. Wow. Naerys Targaryen has a black eye, and she is wounded, but she did well. She did well. She's one of the bastards of the dragon on the wall. All right, land our troops and prepare the dragon. Excellent. Siege of the Starry Sept. Excellent. Call court out of hiding. Call for dragon riders. Divine from glass candle. Deploy the dragon. Bring fire and blood to the Starry Sept. Mwah! Your Imperial Majesty, we've rounded up everybody we can find in the Starry Sept. What should we do with them? Clap high Septon in irons and leave the rest. And let's kill him now before... Yes, just kill him now. Doesn't matter. Kill him now and feed him to the dragon. All right, you've decreed that... and it says his name is blank. It's because when you're the High Septon, it actually removes your name. Oh, the Mad One. All right, we're going to let him be burned alive by our dragon. That will surely keep the faith of the Seven in check. We captured... Many of the followers of the Faith of the Seven are displeased with your ruthless execution of the High Septon, the leader of the religion. Well, he shouldn't have crossed me. Many other Faith of the Seven followers in your court, in your realm, and abroad are also displeased. Executed my religious leader. We welcome the challenge. Only the strongest survive in the Empire of Valyria. Now then. Okay, we're going to take our ships. We're going to go to the Mander, and we're going to bring fire and blood to Highgarden. We'll bring the field of fire to Highgarden. We're going to get a lot of attrition when we land, though. I'm hoping we can still command... the siege. There we have it. Can we deploy our dragon? We have to wait a little bit. So we'll have to wait. And there it is. Didn't have to wait long. Balerion doesn't take long to recuperate from expending his energy, destroying the enemy. Your enemies think they're safe on the other side of rock and mortar. Do the fools truly believe such petty defenses can hold back your fire, Dracarys? And that is Highgarden. Your Imperial Majesty, we've taken Highgarden, but Lord Paramount Gwaine Gardner is not here. Did we? And he put his family into hiding, and we all know how overpowered hiding can be. So we didn't capture any of his family, but you know what? When the war is over, we will settle their fates when the war is over. Now then, can we command this assault? No, we're having lots of attrition. Lots of attrition. Can we use more dragon fire? We will eventually, but we have to wait. Oh, nope. We have Visera, who's going to do it for us. Excellent. Now what are we sieging? So we have taken Highgarden. We've taken the city of Hazelton. We have now taken the castle of Thornton Hall. I'm going to use my dragon. We're going to deploy my dragon when we have the opportunity to. Nope, Thornton Hall has fallen to us. Highgarden is ours. Now, where is this scum? What is he wielding? Heartsbane. Okay, ancestral Valyrian sword of House Tarly. Where are you? You're in Driftmark. Of course you are. You are in Driftmark. Where are the rest of your armies, sir? All right, there's 10,000 men. Okay, there's 11,000 men. Let's go find them. Let's take the siege. Let's take the trade post first. All right, and let's march up to these armies up here. Apparently, we're going to take this northern river. Can we sail down the Mander anymore? No. All right, maybe we should get out to the Shield Sea. Are they sitting in the Mander? They should be. Here's hoping. All right. Go ahead and find the rest of the Gardener's men and we'll destroy them all. Show them no mercy. Excellent. Field of fire. Deploy the dragon. Apparently the High Septon is here and Gwaine one-handed is. And Lord Commander Theo of the King's Guard. Are you our enemy attacking Emperor Caesarion? Yes, you are. And you will regret. He's part of the King's Guard. Believe it or not, he's part of the King's Guard. He deserves his fate. Lord Horace Grim of Greatshield tried to slay your dragon and failed. He was beaten back by the flames. It was severely burned and now he's depressed. Alright. Apparently that's all like... Man, I thought we would burn more people than that. But we can see their armies have been utterly annihilated. He still has 22,000 men, but he knows he cannot stop us. He's 22k men, we have 38k, and we have a lot of allies. All of Westeros. Send him a raven. Demand his surrender immediately. The second war against the tyranny of Emperor Caesarion the Great has ended. We're not going to disband our armies quite yet. Instead, we're going to march back to Highgarden. And we're going to make sure he hands over the titles. And everyone who joined him in rebellion will hand over their titles as well. Let's see. The war has been won. The rebels' armies have been crushed. The new High Septon has been selected, and he shall answer for his predecessor's recklessness, reckless treason. I shall remove him from his position as High Septon. Bring me his head. He may rebel. I welcome the rebellion. He's declared second war most devout independence, and we will forfeit the Reach. Gwaine the One Hand shall surrender the Reach. I find your judgment harsh. Oh, you haven't even begun to see it. New Valyria is in a state of war. Your Imperial Majesty, I will honor my allegiance. Oh, excellent. Caesarion II. Lord Paramount Olivar, you are not of the dragon blood, and you will be replaced as well. Emperor Caesarion has usurped the titular title of Kingdom of the Reach, but we all know that's merely the beginning. We're gonna take the rest of your titles. Let's take the High Lordship of... Oh, so we did just take it? Oh, we did. Excellent. Now we'll take a Lordship. Oh, he's immune. We must have special reason to revoke if we have a truce. A truce? Banish Lord Gwaine Gardner. I think we can do better than that. But we, seize valuable artifact. Do we want to become tyrannical? Yes. Take Heart's Bane from him. Take it! Are we going to... Can we take any of your other titles? No, because apparently we have a truce. Why do we have a truce? For 10 years? Yeah, that's not going to happen. And here's why. Because we're going to kill you, you son of a bitch. Feed him to the dragon. He shall be executed for his crimes, and he will make a meal for your dragon. Balerion roasts and eats him alive. Mwahaha. Excellent. Now then, you will hand over your titles. You will hand over... You're going to hand over everything, buddy. Actually, we might just... No, we said we would destroy... We said we would destroy you, so hand over Highgarden. House Gardener has offended the Emperor, and the Empire will see them pay. Go ahead and rebel. I welcome it. To the godless infidel, may your years be short. I will not allow you to steal my titles. We welcome the challenge. And we all know this is how this is going to end. The dragons Daenal and Life Fire appear to have become a mating pair. Nice. Good for them. Your Imperial Majesty, I thank you for having me in your household for these past years, but I must serve a higher purpose. Lord Paramount J&R has accepted me into his service, and I shall leave for the Eyrie immediately. Okay, that's fine. I don't really like losing a dragon rider, but that'll be fine. She wasn't in a position of great importance, was she? Was she one of our commanders? She might have been. And then we get one automatically assigned. That's fine. Our cupbearer will be Allard. High Almoner will be you. Master of the Hunt will be you. Keeper of the Swans will be you, Rickard. Court Jesta. Our Court Jesta should be the High Septon. We're going to make you Kolwar, Lord Paramount of Morak. Designated Regent is going to be... It can't be our son. Let's have Daenerys be our Regent. High Admiral, we're going to have you be... Any lords? No, we're just gonna pick our own people. Our own loyalists. We'll fill out the council with unimportant loyalists. Can we still not... get a court physician? Apparently not. Divine for the Gods. Can deploy dragon in the siege? Oh yeah, you know we're gonna do that. Deploy the dragon. Sir Lyman Flowers, your days are numbered. Alright, Highgarden has fallen again. Your Imperial Majesty, we have taken Highgarden, but Lord Victor Gardner is not here. He is in hiding. Take his family into house arrest just because I don't want to lose the piety. Alright, and the people that were taken was his wife and one of his daughters. Right. So we're probably going to keep Melara Gardner. Orana Blacktide we're also going to keep. Your Imperial Majesty, my mission to improve your good name has so far been a success. During a visit to the court, I don't want you to improve diplomatic relations. Perform statecraft. Relations improved, reputation repaired. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Now then, of our prisoners, we've got Gwaine. Okay, Sir Gwaine, we're actually going to kill you. Just kill you now. Feed you to my dragon. You're dead. All right, put him out of his misery. And we're actually going to keep Orana Blacktide around and her daughter Melara Gardner. I want the other Gardeners as well, but they're going to be a pain to find. We're just going to retake everything. Maybe we can capture some more people. No? Not going to happen? Not going to happen. All right, so where is this fool? He's in hiding somewhere around Highgarden. Danella Foot is hiding somewhere around... Yeah, they're all hiding, aren't they? Plot to investigate legitimacy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we had a little bit of a hiccup there. The game did crash, and unfortunately, because it only autosaves once every start of the year, essentially I had to do almost a year's worth of work to get caught up to where we were last time, or when the crash happened. The good news is that I did virtually everything the same as I did last time, and this time I've actually saved, so we shouldn't have to redo everything again, assuming that it crashes. I think it's just because the timer was going too fast, and there's too much shit happening at one time. It seems to be digging its way, kicking its way along now, and our army is still here. The numbers are a little bit different, but they're not that different. Highgarden is officially ours, though. The Lord did not want to fight over Highgarden, so he is Lord somewhere here in the Shield Isles. But the High Septon did not want to surrender his own head, so of course he is fighting. So we're marching again onto Old Town. What is all this here? Someone is conspiring. I don't see any reason to do anything, so we're just going to continue our march down to the coast here. It is slower this time because I did tick it down a little bit just to make it a little bit more stable, give the game more time to process everything. But while we're doing all that, we need to pick somebody who's going to rule the Reach. So we gave there's still King Aegor of Lys. Oops. Darkdell. Okay, we're still marching down here. So I'm actually going to pause this while I'm trying to find my next person. Caesarion is currently, he's betrothed to his other older sister, who's 19. He's ruler of the Westerlands. So who is going to... There's another one. There's another person. Or maybe it might actually be Aegor. It might be Aegor. Rhaenyra has not given any children, mainly because Lord Paramount Janar isn't really interested in the women. It's kind of surprising he even had 3 kids to begin with. So that's rather interesting. But who was the next person I was going to give the lands to? There might not be anybody. King Aegor, grandson, rules Lys. Really? Oh, now you'll join our court. Get on over here, Prince Jaehaerys. I know you're possessed, but get on over here. We have lots of lands and titles we need to give. Let's get him over here, and we'll have a new Targaryen, a new dragon in the Reach. And we're still gonna lay House Gardener low. We've killed the old man. We haven't killed his son yet, but we will eventually. Dear father, blessings upon your house. I accept. Great. Good. For I now shall reward you with lands and titles. I will give you the lordship of... I'd love to give you all these extra things, too, because we really don't need these extra fucking places. Actually, let's hold on to these things in case we have some other lords we want to reward. But we need you to be Lord of Highgarden, and we need you to be the High Lord of Highgarden. Excellent. And then we're going to make you King of the Reach. So kingdoms seem to be safe to dole out. Empires are not. If we give the Empire of Yeti to somebody, they become independent. So we cannot do that. We have to be Empire of everything. But we will give you the kingdom of we will give you the kingdom of the Reach. I was about to say Giscard. We're not going to give you the kingdom of Giscard. We're going to give you the kingdom of the Reach, and we're going to lay low the High Septon and butcher him, and then we're going to move on to Dorne, and we will replace Dorne. However, I think we might be running out of people to give titles to. Let's see. We've doled them out to the Riverlands. We've doled them out to the Vale. We've doled them out to the Westerlands and the Reach. The Stormlands is still ruled by Lord Paramount John. He's apparently no longer incapable, and he is a dragon rider, so technically he fits the rule for allowing to be a lord. So lucky you, Lord Paramount. You absolutely hate us, but lucky you. You probably should marry their buddy. Probably should marry. But it looks like we're going to be moving into Dorne next, and that still leaves the north and Jessamine. And I think, well, we'll wait and see what happens to the north. Oh, we can't forget the Iron Isles as well. Who rules the Iron Isles? Does anybody rule the Iron Isles? Lord Paramount Carl the Iron Isles rules from Harrenhal, so we need to replace him as well. Good. Good. Caesar needs more war. He is the god of war. All right, go down to Old Town, burn that down again. Actually, no, we don't need to. Offer peace. You're dead. You're a dead man. All right, go ahead, and apparently we can't execute him because he's what? Immune to hostile actions? Yeah, unfortunately. All right, unfortunate. All right, his armies have been crushed. Bring me his head. He shall be executed for his crimes. Feed him to the dragon. The dragon. We will burn him alive. That is 2 High Septons we have burned alive. Many of your followers didn't like that. Well, now they know. Now they know who's really in charge. The Emperor is. Now then, is the Great War going to be over, or is the Septon going to rebel again? All right, there we go. War has subsided. The war has ended. Do I wish to reappoint the old council? I do. I do. All right, go ahead and stop with the titles here. Actually, let's wait till you get here. They're going to disband this army. Or probably actually should keep the army mustered if we're going to go to war some more. How many more men can we raise? 325k. Jesus Christ. Who is idle? Actually, you know what? We still don't have a court physician. Can we hire a damn physician already? No. Call court out of hiding, please. All right. No court physician. We're not allowed to heal anybody. It's not allowed. All right. Dorne, it is time. It is time. Surrender your titles. Apparently he's going to, because he's scared of us. A son was born to Emperor Caesarion the Great and Empress Vela of New Valyria named Vermon. Vermon, the lunatic, sickly baby. The sickly baby. All right, that's fine. It's not fine, but, you know, what can you do? Go ahead and trade him in pride. He should be proud of his heritage. Now, Dorne is probably thinking about surrendering the title. Excellent, Dorne. Great. And you're actually going to surrender more than that. You're going to surrender the High Lordship of the Broken Arm as well. And while you're doing that, I'm actually going to look up the Lord that is still a gardener. Where are you? Where are you? All right. Probably the easiest way to do this would be to look up Kingdom of the Reach. De jure, look up history. All right, Gwaine, where are your children? Sir Victor Gardner. He is utterly landless. Where are you? At court in Greenshield Castle. So do the Gardeners have any land whatsoever now? Maybe not. It looks like they probably don't. I think they've all been laid low. House Gardner has 10 members, but they are no longer landed. I'm thinking maybe we need to just imprison them now. Throw them in the dungeons. Your fear will increase by 5, and your tyranny will increase as well. Well, I mean, we have some vassals that love us, but they should also hate us. Revoked vassal titles. But you know what? We're a god. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we're a god, and we told House Gardner that if they resisted us, we would punish them. We are going to set an example. Imprison them. This was not a just act. I care not. We are a god. The dragons do not answer to anyone. Go ahead and imprison her. Excellent. We will take them all as hostages. Good. Now then, you, sir. You. Your sisters and daughters are ours, and we're actually going to imprison your wife as well. Excellent. And we're actually going to imprison you. Ah, he's fled. He's gone into exile. Well, he was always a coward. He was a coward, if any. All right, so we're actually going to pull ourselves out of command briefly, because there is something important we need to do. All right, Rana Blacktie, the wife of Sir Victor Gardner. Apparently she's... Oh, no, she has just given birth. We're going to visit her chambers, because why not? We are the Emperor. I am Emperor here, and I will lay with her. Excellent. Add an insult to injury. The rules are now there to be broken, and no mercy shall be given to any those who cross me. I've gained the ruthless trait. Yes, we have. We are the ruthless great dragon emperor. First and last of his name. That is insinuating that we would have to kill Caesarion II, but we're probably not going to do that. We're not going to do that unless it's necessary. Sir Victor managed to avoid my guardsmen like the coward he is. He flees. Now you can. Okay, you're gonna consider giving us your title, your Imperial Majesty. Our daughter Vera Targaryen is leaving us. She doesn't like us because we're dishonorable duel. I don't know what that's about. Long reign. Put my kin in the oubliette. Oh, Rhaegar. So she's going to join our son Rhaegar. That's fine. I don't care. Because war is coming again to the Empire. And we're going to have to... so I'm not going to deal with the Council at the moment. Alright, he has surrendered the broken arm. Good. As he should. Surrender the lordship of Sunspear, and we might not feed you to the dragons. And it looks like he's going to surrender there too. So I'm actually going to disband these armies now. I might keep my ships around, though. Go ahead and sail you guys up here. Well, there's 8,000 men right here, all ready to go. In fact, there's more than that. We have some soldiers over here in Port Marac. Oh, yeah. Go over here and pick them up. Go over here and pick them up, and we're going to have Dorne hand over their... Or House Martell, I should say, is going to be giving up all their lands and titles. Falia Gardner is currently in my captivity in the dungeon. There have been mutterings amongst my courtiers that perhaps more comfortable confinement would be suitable for such a highborn girl. Nope, she will stay in her dungeons. Nope, they will all stay here. They will stay here. Representatives of Falia Gardner have requested her... Nope, she will stay in my custody. She wants a better position. No, you will stay where you are at. You will stay where you're at, and I'm actually thinking about manipulating your dreams. But instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate the dreams of Sir Victor Gardner. Why? Because we are setting out to destroy House Gardner. Even if they go across the world. Manipulate his dreams. Hopefully this doesn't melt our eyeballs out. Okay, you have mastered the art of manipulating the glass candle, using it to divine events and thoughts across the world. Tonight, as you gaze into the bright light, you communicated with Sir Victor Gardner's thoughts and dreams and changed them into the most hellish nightmares and visions. Unnecessary evil. What is he going to get? He gets paranoid. Alright. As he should be. Because the Empire is not done with him yet. Apparently we've got a lot of vassals. Alright, and the Martells are now landless scum. They're now landless scum. Let's see here. Castle of Spicer's Tower. I don't know if there's anyone I can really give this to. Let's see. Oh god, this family tree. You have Aemond Targaryen. You know what? Let's make you Lord of Sunspear. Excellent. Good. Good. And then we'll give you the High Lordship of the Broken Arm. You will rule Dorne. And we will give you Dorne. Excellent. Lord Paramount Aemond of Dorne. Superb. All right, Aemond is down here twice. It's kind of silly. Aenor is actually down here twice, too. Oh, it's because... Okay, the family tree is a little messed up. Family tree is a little messed up. Aegon, okay, he's dead. Caesarion. Maerys. Ah, I forgot. We have bastard offspring. Maelor Snow, can we grant you titles? No, because you're you're a black brother and you're a formidable fighter. Excellent. Meleys, you are not a black brother, but you're also not... Let's invite him to our court. Maybe Maelor would join our court too. No, he won't because he's a black brother. Winton Snow, Visenya's already married to Valix. Valix. We may give you some titles, but let's see here. We've got the Castle of Spicer's Tower. We've got the Lordship of the Isle of Whips. We've got Lordship of Selic. These places I've never even heard of. Let's give them to Meleys. We'll give them to Meleys when he joins our court. Excellent. Everything's going according to plan. But do they... No, they're offspring of the dragon on the wall, so they definitely do... They certainly do apply to be able to rule land. Land. May you live in harmony and contentment? Yes, our nephew. Welcome. Welcome. Let's give you the Castle of Spicer's Tower. Let's give you the Lordship of the Isle of Whips. And we're going to give you the Lordship of Salic. Is there anything else we can give you? Nothing else. Nothing else at the moment. Alright. Maybe we should get some of our Lord Paramounts on here that actually like us. Who's the closest one that actually likes us? Valix actually hates us. Jaehaerys, your son. I feel like we should have Prince Rhaegar here. Actually, you know what? I can just look it up based off of opinion. Yes. Aemon, Prince of Dorne, Jaehaerys, Lord Paramount. Where's Rhaegar? Is he dead? Or he might not be a part of the realm at the moment. Well, why wouldn't he be? Where is my son? Where is he? Oh, see, you're here. He's Chief General. He's already on the council. Duh, I'm stupid. All right, let's see who has the highest diplomacy of the people that really, really like us. There is Meleys Snow. Do we want him to be our justiciar? Let's see. Let's have Lord Paramount of the Trident, our Imperial Justiciar. Oh, that was silly. That was silly. I was looking at the completely wrong abilities here. All right, that's fine. Let you oversee the realm even if you are utterly incompetent. Let's have Jaehaerys here as well. Let's have our Lord Treasurer be Aemond. It's just going to be all of our children that we've essentially propped up into positions of power. Melees. You know, you're not that great, though, and you're not really even a Lord Paramount. That's a mistake. A mistake we must see rectified. That's fine. All right, but we do have our council over here. High Admiral, Advisor, Melees, you will be an advisor, and we'll have Allard be here too. Probably should have had Vela. Minor titles, let's give you out to Rhaegar. We're just going to reward the family. We need the family to love us more than anything else. They're the ones with the real power. The rest of these guys, they're nobody. They're nobodies. Melees, let's have Allard be our cupbearer. Warden of the East will be Jaenar. Warden of the South will be Jaehaerys. Warden of the West is Archon Darrow the Fat. No, it would be Caesarion. Lady Paramount, Jessamine of the North. Ah, okay. 9. Oh, that is Empress Vela. You know, let's not have her. Let's have Valix. Valix is way more suited for that. Empress Visera, let's have Jon. I really just want my wives out of command because we need them to be available. Who is idle? Go ahead and train troops in Dragonstone. Not that we really need it, but we gotta have him do something, right? Who owes us a favor? Boujon? What can I do with this betrothal? I'm not sure. Oh, he's attacking or he's being attacked by somebody. All right. That is fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, Dorne is ours. Prosperity of Dragonstone has attracted many people. Excellent. Because we're at peace. Because we're at peace, I'm going to try to do it. Legalize the slavery. Legalize it. Do it. Do it. And then we can take lots of slaves and bring them to Dragonstone, and we can turn it into a glorious monument. You know, essentially, Dragonstone will be like... It will be a monument to the power of the Empire. If Caesar does eventually pass... He doesn't want just a monument. He doesn't just want stories. He just doesn't want an empire left behind. He wants an entire island left behind. In fact, we might even name it from Dragonstone to... Nah, Caesar Stone, that's a little... That almost sounds like a pizza place. Caesar Stones. Yeah, Caesar Stone. We're not going to name it that. We're not going to name it that. We're just going to keep it as Dragonstone. Or the Land of Dragons or some silliness like that. Anyways, who's left? The Iron Isles. Black Tides. Despises honesty, dislikes new obligation law, dishonorable duel, revokes vassal titles. Let's see, Winifred is imprisoned by Lord Todrick of the Hammerhorn. Lady Orana is imprisoned by Emperor Caesarion. Color for a title. Oh, color for a trial. We're not going to do that. Can we visit her chambers again? Does not have the opinion. Visited the chambers, which, okay, we'll just have to keep that in mind. All right, we're still waiting for this law to get passed where we can reenact slavery. Look at this crown loyalist, Archon Valix Snow, even though he hates us. Oh, it's because he's been forced into a faction. Great. Smart man. Independence, you would dare. 1%. How about we plot to kidnap you? No, not going to work. Your Imperial Majesty, I wrote on behalf of the Iron Bank. I will placate you with smooth words. I care not for these banks. All right, are we going to get this law passed or not? What's going to happen here, guys? After forcing upon her in prison, Lady Orana is expecting your child. She should be honored. She should be honored to be able to give birth to such worthy progeny. Representatives of Ella Gardner, they want to release her. We're going to say no. We're going to say no. Really? Oh, it's because we have armies raised. Yeah, we have armies raised. That's not ideal. Is that the ships are still on their way to Port Marac? Yes. We will need these soldiers for the future wars. I imagine the North will probably fight for their claims. I imagine the Iron Isles might as well. My acquaintance seems to be going through a particularly harsh pregnancy. I will tell my acquaintance to take leave for her pregnancy. She can take leave in her dungeon cell. That's what she can take her leave for. She's not leaving anywhere. Just go back to your dungeon cell. My vassal Lord Paramount Baratheon has requested that Stormsinger Jon of Sea Dragon Tower be sworn to him. For a favor, he can have him. I care not. News from Bravos. Can we determine the rules for Bravos? 7 Kingdoms, Empire of New Valyria. No. Inheritance is our hereditary despotic empire. Glorious. It's kind of the same for all the royal laws of the lands. And there's not really any royal laws for the free cities. So I'm not sure if we can really change how their elections work. Why that's a problem is that they're going to be holding elections, which is, the emperor doesn't really care for elections. Only the strongest survive, and he doesn't care for elections. He wants people to earn their position. Okay, has to serve the Lord. Okay, don't care about that. There's probably lots of Lords of New Valyria have approved the institution of the chattel slavery law. So that does that mean it's in full effect? It is. Fantastic. Now all we need to do is get some slaves. We probably can buy some once we have 400 gold or some shit like that. But that's going to be hard to do with all of our armies currently raised. But now that we have that passed and we have this. Let's get the armies on the boats here first, and then once they're on their way back to Westeros, then we can begin, well, we'll continue demanding lands from everyone who has them. And then once Westeros has been reformed in our image, we'll begin working on the free cities and the Empire of the Summer Sea. And by the end of this season, there will be dragons in every corner of the world. And then we'll have to come up with some new crazy idea for Season 3 of War of Conquest, assuming there even is a Season 3. Let's see, you can't hold 8,000 more men. Alright, so while you're doing that, go to the Iron Isles. Who rules the Iron Isles? You will surrender your titles. Kingdom of the Iron Isles. Apparently, he's just going to do it because he's scared. Madness and greenness are two sides of the same coin. Every time a new Targaryen is born, the gods toss the coin in the air, and the world holds its breath to see how it lands. This child seems mad. Laena is mad, and we've got another opportunity to add somebody to our list of friends. Someone wise and clever to provide counsel. Denisa Sand, you don't really seem that useful. Someone powerful to aid me. Prince Kauso the Unready. Nope, you're probably going to be usurped later on, buddy. How about Lady Alone of Duskendale, since she is a genius? We will recruit her to our cause. And what we're going to do is I'm actually going to end the episode here because I think we're roughly around an hour, I think. It's kind of hard to tell with the fact that I had to go back and fix stuff after a crash. But that, ladies and gentlemen, has been the first episode of Season 2 of the War of Conquest. This is Caesar's Legacy. And we are creating quite the legacy and casting down and destroying everyone who resists. Is Prince Rhaegar still ruling from over here in Aminos? He is. I don't know why he hasn't moved his castle or his capital over to Riverrun. I really wish he would, but that choice is up for him to make. Next episode, we're going to take the Iron Isles and the North, and then probably we're going to do the Summer Sea first because, well, there seems to be only one incumbent monarch ruling the Summer Sea, and I would like to see them be a Dragonlord. We even have a Dragonlord here in Lys. So maybe we can give these titles to King Aegor in the free city of Lys. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will have to be in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, be sure to share the video. That always helps me out a lot. If you want to help me make more content, be sure to go to my Patreon page. Link in the description below. I have been the Golden Joblivion. This has been Emperor Caesarion, the God Dragon of the Empire. And until next time, I will see you all later.